What is going on, everybody? Thank you guys so much for tuning into another video of Adam Finance. My name is Adam, obviously your host on this channel. Today we're going to be discussing a topic about civil engineers, or you're just interested in the topic, please stay tuned. And make sure to please leave a like, comment, and subscribe on these videos. That I really enjoy making them, and it keeps me motivated when I see the interaction from you guys. So with that, let's dive into the video. So what exactly do civil engineers do? So they studied in school basically how they're going to be solving infrastructure problems. And this can come in forms of public and private sectors within the workforce. Different topics of infrastructure problems include bridges, roadways, dams, water and sewage, power structures, kind of all these different ideas that kind of make up the world around us, make up the roadways, bridges, all of these things that we see on a day-to-day life. For example, the Brooklyn Bridge, the Erie Canal, those are all things that were designed and put into place by civil engineers. So civil engineers are not actually the ones building these bridges and roadways and water structures, but they're the ones designing it, making sure they can withstand the strength, withstand the capacity of several thousand million people, whatever it is, pounds of pressure of water. So they're the ones designing it, they're not the ones actually building it. To be a successful civil engineer, and to be a civil engineer, usually you need to have your bachelor's degree, so you need to go to an accredited university, study civil engineering, pass all your courses, and by 2030, I meant to say, there's an expected growth of about 8%, which is pretty good. It's not huge, but it's a growing field, so civil engineers are definitely needed in the world. In terms of your average median salary for civil engineers, in 2020, the recent survey done is that civil engineers are making about $88,000 to $89,000 annually, which is a pretty good salary. Obviously, salaries depend on where you're located. If you're in California, it might be a little bit more. If you're in the middle of the states, it might be a little bit less, depending on the cost of living, different factors including gas, food, all that stuff comes into consideration when companies decide your total compensation package. Another example of civil engineers that you might not have really known is when you see construction on the street, that there's a pothole that's missing, there's a lot of people looking around it. Usually there's going to be a civil engineer on site. They could also work for different construction companies, since those civil engineers need to make those designs for in order to complete that project. Some facts that come with civil engineering. You're going to need to have a very strong knowledge in math, physics, and communication skills and writing. You're going to need to be able to communicate with other workers. You're going to be able to draft complex problems and equations in order to make sure these bridges, these roadways can withstand all of that force that is going on it. And you do need to have an accredited degree, like I mentioned before. Many of you who are watching these videos are still in college and are seeking some internship advice. So, with civil engineering, you're going to be pushed out of your comfort zone a little bit more than some other internships, I would say. You're going to have to be designing these complex issues, like I mentioned in this video, as an undergraduate in college. So you're going to be pushed pretty much like at your limit, or maybe beyond your limit. You're going to have to think about things from different perspectives, which is why this is a complex engineering degree. So internships are definitely tough in this field. However, they are very doable and they are out there in the world. Is civil engineering hard? I'm not sure. That's kind of something you guys have to decide yourself. I can't really be the one to tell you something's easy or something's hard. I don't think industrial engineering is easy, but I have friends who say industrial engineering is very easy. I thought mechanical engineering was fairly straightforward to me. It made sense how teachers conveyed it to me, so I thought it was pretty easy. Some people said mechanical engineering is very hard, so I can't tell you if civil engineering is easy, if it's for you. You have to go out and decide it. I can just give you the facts of job growth, salary, what you're going to be doing, internship advice. So with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace!